Think about it. How did you get the education you have today? If your situation is similar to mine, you were also able to rely on so many supporters along your way. Your family, good teachers, a social system. With enough dedication, we can become anything we want. This privilege is not a worldwide phenomenon. Getting an education is a rarity in countries like Indonesia, which is why I need you to hear Melli's story. Melli is a 19-year-old girl from Songan in Indonesia. I met her during my 6 months of volunteering in the orphanage she lived in. Back then, she really stuck out to me. She was the sunshine of the orphanage, always smiling, helping the younger children, while at the same time being super determined to follow her dream of going to university. With this campaign, we're trying to give Melli her well-deserved chance to go to university. Because despite having done everything right up until now, her family's financial situation makes it simply impossible for her to take this next step. Melli will now explain her situation herself, and after that we will go into further detail on what her plan is.
Hello, my name is Nyoman Meliani. You can call me Melli. I'm 19 years old. I am from village called Songan in Indonesia, and I want to be an English teacher. In 2014, my parents took me to an orphanage that's called Widyasi in Bali for continuing my study in high school because they were not able to support my study. Now, let me describe how my family condition is. I live with my 2 siblings, my parents and grandparents. They work as a farmer with limited farming area. We got low income. Me and my siblings help on the farm and cut the grass for the cows. It was hard to fulfill the daily need even more for our education. I had 5 clothes besides school uniform. We still use them even when they were broken. The house we live in was walled by bamboo and rocks without floors. We had no toilet, so we pooped in the river, so there was no hygiene. I went to school with slippers. I just had 2 pairs of shoes of 6 years in elementary school. In high school, I always achieved a good grade and had experience as representative of my orphanage in student exchange for 3 weeks in Australia. Now, I have graduated from senior high school and I must continue my life without the support from the orphanage. I really want to go to university. I have applied for an English teacher program study and government scholarship, and fortunately I was accepted for both. But this scholarship is not enough to cover everything. Due to my family economical issue, it is hard for me to go to university, and I'm doubtful I could continue my study without your help.
Before we dive into the details of our campaign, I want to emphasize what a huge step going to university would be for Melli. While her parents can barely make ends meet working as farmers, going to university and working as an English teacher would allow Melli to escape poverty and leap into a better future.
What touches me the most is that Melli always gave 100% and did everything right. She excelled at school, she looked after the children in the orphanage, and she even got a scholarship from the government. And it still wasn't enough.
Her economic background makes it impossible for her to go after her dream of becoming an English teacher. To fulfill her dream, we have called into life this campaign to fund her university degree.
Melli wants to study English at the University of Singaraja. Academic programs in Indonesia last 8 semesters, and for the duration of these 4 years, Melli would need a total of 6,000 euros. These 6,000 euros include everything from living costs to a laptop, a student dorm close to campus, and all the books she needs. Transparency is really important to us, which is why you can find a detailed breakdown of all the costs in the campaign description, the link to which is in all of our Instagram bios.
To fulfill Melli's dream and allow her to go to university, we need you and your donation. Every contribution counts, and the more we are, the easier it is for us to reach our target. Even a small contribution from you can make a huge difference for her.
Think about how many chances you've gotten in your life. The financial support you get from your family, or the ability to go to university or to school for free. I myself got plenty of chances to talk about, and Melli's situation showed me how many of them I took for granted.
Let's unite behind Melli and give her this chance, because we know she'll take it.